I'm Ryan Metson.
I'm Josh Saunders.
I'm Dylan Bowden.
We are the Pop Culturists, and today we're going to have a little chat about what we'd like to see at E3 this year. Now, this isn't going to have any logic behind it. This is just fan service. This is what we want.
This is E3, the pipe dream.
From the big three, so obviously Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
That's what we're seeing at the conference. But if I'm going to pull out some side ones...
You can pull out some side ones if you want. So let's start with... We'll leave Sony till last. Let's start with Microsoft. What do we want out of Microsoft this year? You're the big Xbox guy. You're bigger than us anyway.
I want to see Bulletstorm 2. I love Bulletstorm.
Well, Bulletstorm's getting a remaster that comes out next week or next month or something.
Does it really?
Bulletstorm's one where you go, you pull and you just boot him.
Yeah,
There's a kick button.
I forget what it's called. It's some kind of like electronic whip that comes out.
Yeah, there is literally a HD remastered version coming out in the next week.
That's promising
so.
to them, like being like, hey, who likes this game still?
Well, at least they're still thinking about the IP.
Yeah.
At least.
Oh, well, yeah. I really liked it. It was a solid game. It was a bit of a Gears of War clone, but had some cool stuff in it. I
want to know what is their long-term plan with the Scorpio?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they actually doing?
I want them to come out on stage, whip their giant Scorpio dong out and be like, here it is, and here's a bunch of exclusive. And we're not talking that you can play this on Xbox One. We're like, these are solely Xbox Scorpio. Like, as in, like they fully embrace the fact that this thing is the biggest thing.
And then, in brackets, we swear these first-party titles are actually good.
No, because the biggest problem, because I think they're going to have, this is where the thought comes in, the logic. They're going to have a tough time when it comes to actually selling the Scorpio. The same way the PS4 Pro did. So in my world, if they're just like, this is all these games and they're only playable on Scorpio, I'm like, okay, that gives you a reason to want to buy it.
After we told you not to hit the desk.
Yeah. But then that takes them back from that whole, what's their thing? Play Anywhere?
To pipe dreams, Josh.
Yeah, pipe dreams too. But I did say no logic.
The tough part is we keep applying our logic.
Yeah.
But like the Horizon Zero Dawn was the big thing to show off the PlayStation Pro. Scorpio isn't like exclusive games, is it? It's just better looking games.
It's essentially more of the same is what they're getting at. So it's essentially a PS4 Pro, but
better.
The way they're plugging the Scorpio, having all these teraflops of power.
I want it to have pipe dream number 2. I want them to somehow come up with more teraflops.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're giving this machine what they're saying is an incredible amount of more power. This could enough of a power jump to be the next gen. Why wouldn't they take advantage of that with games that are only on the Scorpio?
It would make so much sense.
Otherwise, then what's the point of doing it?
More and more these consoles are becoming like PCs, right? This is where we're applying logic again. We're going to avoid the logic. This is all about pipe dreams.
Yeah.
Pipe dreams.
Do you have anything
holographic gameplay is what I'm going.
I
want HoloLens to finally become a thing.
I'm just saying it's off a side topic, but this could be a whole thing. But like when you look back and you're like, nothing's really changed. Like in Back to the Future 2015, it was going to look awesome. But then you look back and we've got smartphones like this, and I see advertising of like flat screens, sideways.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't they make them holographic, like in Minority Report?
Well, that's the thing.
Holographic technology seems to have taken a back
Was
seat.
the Minority Report where he's sitting on the couch and he's playing the game? Oh, that's her.
I'm talking Star Wars, where they have the Jedi Council meetings.
But in Minority Report, they advertise specifically to the person. Like, it'd read their retinas and be like, you like Nike, here's some Nike stuff.
You like porn, here's porn.
Like, you would just be walking amongst the
Do you remember the movie Her, where, like, Joaquin Phoenix wants to bang Digital Johansson?
Yeah.
Like, and he's playing that game, it's on the couch and takes up his whole land room and he's doing...
Yeah,
that would be
you
fucking
can change
cool.
like the room, like the posters.
Yeah, well, I remember seeing. I think it was Minecraft HoloLens, what they were demoing.
Yeah.
Where on their like kitchen table, whatever they were testing it on, they had the Minecraft Steve running around and putting the building blocks up all in 3D.
So you put it's augmented reality. So this would be. So if we had the HoloLens on, we could make this the Surface, and we could. This is where.
Remember the Surface? Do you remember the Surface? Like it was like a tablet, but for a full table size.
No, it was kitchen table.
But do you remember that?
Yeah, the huge one. It was like a wall thing.
Yeah. Let's see more HoloLens. That'd be the one thing they could come out with and go, here's how we've got the HoloLens with the Scorpio for commercial use, and here's a bunch of games. Like here's Minecraft. People lose their shit.
But
for Minecraft.
What are they
still do?
Are they even looking into 3D technology or virtual reality technology?
Microsoft only have the HoloLens. The HoloLens isn't even consumer right now. Like it's currently sitting in very development
logic
stages.
again. Logic again.
Okay, Pipedream. Yeah, they're going to announce it comes out this week. It's going to be $40.
It's going to take. It's going to take the full power advantage of the Scorpio.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, good point.
Launch with.
Good point.
Yeah. But that's about it for me. Like, we're not big Microsoft fans.
No,
do you have anything else for Microsoft? Really?
No, but do you think the Scorpio will come out at Christmas?
Yes, they did. They did say the end of this year.
It will come
didn't
out
they?
the end of this year. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Nintendo, with their prolific new console.
This is easy. This is dead
Easy.
simple. If you want a pipe dream for the Switch, it's a Pokemon RPG or a Pokemon RPG on the Switch. That's it. Period.
As in
remake Red or Blue. I don't know.
Bring
all the generations together. As in, like, you have the entire world map to explore. All 700 and whatever the fuck Pokemons.
If they were going to do a Pokemon, I'd want it third person.
Yeah.
Behind the character, like GTA style, where you like go cap all the Pokemon and stuff. No, but you're right.
That is it.
Here's the Kanto region, fully developed for the Switch from the ground up, third person view now. Although top down view is kind of what made it.
So once again, that's more logic. My idea is let's put we've got 20 years worth of worlds.
Let's put them all together.
Yeah, someone sat there and made a map. This is how all the regions lay out in the Pokemon world. Guess what? You know, the same. You know, in Zelda, like, remember, see that mountain over there? You can go to that mountain.
So Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
It's Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon to get the Breath of the
Instead
Wild.
of shrines, you've got stadiums or
gyms.
Holy crap, that's actually cooler than the one I was pitching. That's awesome.
That's cool. And then you got
different environments,
gyms and different environments and all of that. But also you don't randomly encounter Pokemon in grass. You see them.
Yeah, so you can
and
actively
you approach
avoid them if
like
you want
do
to.
in Persona 5, where you can like you see the enemies and you can stealth attack them to get the first turn and all of that. And whichever Pokemon you have first in your party is following behind you.
That's beautiful.
Like Onix, just to scale.
Oh, you can ride on the Onix.
That'd be awesome.
What about you? Like you've been loving your Switch, but what's it missing? What would you like to see?
Mario Kart. Like
it's coming in like 3
like
weeks.
that
Yeah,
is
I know,
literally-
but like from the start of what month are we in? May, when it came out. May
So
1st.
I'm looking at our walls and seeing what we have on
March,
the
sorry,
wall.
March
March
1st.
Third?
Whatever.
First?
Let's
yeah.
say the start of March.
Start of March.
To the end of April. Like when you were like, oh, it's just coming out in April. It's a month away. But it's really 2 whole months.
It's just about 2, yeah.
But
you found like not a lot to play at the moment.
No, I'm enjoying Zelda. It's good that I've had that time to play it, but I just want to get some multiplayer games going.
Yeah, okay.
But Smash Brothers. Is there a Smash Brothers? Because
I'm
hoping, because then I wanted to play the Wii U version with like Mega Man and Pac-Man, but I can't. Like, I have to buy a Wii U. So backwards compatibility for Wii U games, like the top.
So you want them to
titles.
actually launch their virtual console properly?
And
Yeah, but half price.
I'm going to bounce off that. I want my virtual console for Switch to have 64. I never had a 64 thing to play all the cool games. I want it to have Wii
But
games
like
when
the
possible. GameCube games.
like the Zelda Ocarina of Time, but the 3DS version. Is that the equivalent? Because that's what you'd want to play, but that's technically
Well,
you
it's
did
only
64.
I didn't have a 64 because I know as of right now, like your 3DS can do Super Nintendo, right? But you have to have this 3DS XL because apparently the 3DS is such shitty technology, can barely run Super Nintendo games. Where the Switch in theory should be more powerful, right? So why can't it run 64 games or GameCube games? Once again, all logic out of the
But do
picture.
you know how
here.
horrible
This is all passion.
a 64 game would look on? I mean, I know
on
it's
the
only
screen,
It's a
720.
small screen. It's a small screen. It wouldn't
Yeah,
look so bad.
but, like,
if you then
Block
put it,
City.
If you then put it into a dock to pull up on your big, that's what it would look like.
No,
It's
but
actually
even
not
then,
that bad. Pixel density is surprisingly good because I've still got my Nintendo 64.
But it's not
It still
far
looks
off having
decent.
like rectangle arms and circle
Oh
hands.
yeah, going back to play old PS1 games is dangerous. Don't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
graphics don't matter. I want a new Kirby's Dream Land.
Did you ever play that Kirby's Epic Yarn? That was
Yes,
pretty awesome.
I did. Kirby has a very special place in my heart. When I was a little tyke and I saved up for my first Game Boy, I could afford one game. It was before Pokemon was out, and it was Kirby's Dream Land. And I replayed that motherfucker about 40 times. And I love Kirby. Kirby's my go-to. If Smash Brothers, Kirby's my dude. Like any game that you can play as Kirby, I'm Kirby. So I'd love a new Kirby.
Do you think that will be the next big IP? Because there's Mario Odyssey, but what's the next thing? Everybody wants a Metroid game. Everyone wants a Donkey Kong game. Like that, do you think Kirby's the next one they're going to tackle?
No. I
Because
don't
imagine
think it
the
will be.
Switch and the Kirby kind of things of Kirby changing form and doing different things
Yeah.
and the capabilities with the Switch.
It'd be awesome. I think we'll go to Donkey Kong first.
Okay.
Because Donkey Kong, even though everyone screams for Metroid, I think Donkey Kong has a high demand.
I think Donkey Kong would sell better.
I'd be all over a new Donkey Kong game. But yeah, Kirby's my man.
But it depends. Like, are they in this dream Donkey Kong game? Are they doing it in the same vein of Donkey Kong 64?
Yes.
Are they doing they're not Donkey Kong Country, like not like you
not
want
side-scrolling,
open world,
open 3D
character platformer Donkey Kong.
Lots of
They
hidden
bring
secrets.
the whole Donk family.
No.
No, Donkey Kong.
No, Cranky's. I meant the other playables in Donkey Kong 64.
Lanky Kong.
Lanky and Chunky.
Yeah.
I don't care about them. Fuck them.
Chunky Kong.
Yeah.
Well, they did. They had the Tropical Freeze and they had the Donkey Kong Country Return.
Yeah,
So they've done
yeah.
that. They've done the remake.
We're doing
kind
good.
of
We need to. This is what we said in my video I did before the Switch launch. Is that all the Nintendo first party titles need the Breath of the Wild treatment. They need that love and that. Bring them back to the modern era.
Okay, so essentially our pipe dream for Nintendo is Pokemon, Breath of the Wild, Donkey Kong,
Breath of the Wild. Kirby,
Breath
of the Wild.
What I want is Stardew Valley, Breath of the Wild, or just Stardew Valley. Tell me when it's coming, damn it!
It's not far off.
It doesn't have a date. Like, you know when we did the April video and it's like, hey, it says PS4 and Xbox One. You know what that's for? The physical release of the game.
But,
it's on disc. I don't want it on disc. I want it on my Switch.
Whatever. If anything, the amount of floor space Nintendo has at E3 is more than they've had in a long time. They're going to have a lot there because they've taken Microsoft's spot next to PlayStation. Microsoft has the Nintendo spot now, which is this little fucking booth somewhere. It's the same size as Activision's booth.
That's not good.
And Nintendo have half the show floor, and PlayStation has the other half. So Nintendo, they're going to have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
they're
think
keeping all their
there'll be
cards
some. There'll be some big announcements, and
Star
I'll want
Fox.
hands on.
Yeah, because the last one did
Yeah,
so well.
That Star Fox is gonna be dead for a while. I'm so sorry.
They can't go back to that. Okay, the big one,
The big Kuna.
the one who has
Atari.
Sega are coming back. The one who has a lot to live up to after the last 2 years worth of showing, Sony. Now, I'm a little bit worried for Sony, as in not in the way that they're not.
This logic.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's a fear because 2015's was great. Last year's was one of the best ever. Can they keep that momentum? Pipedream, yes.
In
yes, they
Pipedream,
can.
yes, because
Absolutely.
they're going to come out and be like, hey,
Days Gone's out after the show finishes.
Like, Days Gone, Sony Bender, we put 2 demos of. Guess what? It's available right now. Everyone's like, what the fuck?
That'd be really good.
And I would literally download Days Gone in a heartbeat.
But you have a big wish out of PlayStation, don't you?
Well, yeah, the next big title they've got, God of War 3.
4.
What?
4. Can we try that? Can we try that again? Re-release of God of War 3. They've already done that as well, you idiots.
They've already done that.
Yeah, it's remastered. You want it remastered?
There is one game that you are... I'll say that when you don't say try again. There is one game you're very excited for from Sony.
God of War 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There is one goddamn game you're excited for Sony.
I goddamn am God of War 4!
Are you still predicting this year? Do you think they'll come out and go, it's out this year?
Well, they'll definitely have new levels. Playable game, I reckon.
A playable demo.
This is where logic creeps in, and we'll talk about
At
this
least
when we do our
get rid of
actual
your
predictions
logic.
as well.
A playable version of what we saw in the trailer.
Like that level, playable.
Yeah.
When we talked about our year predictions of what things we're excited for, we did this in January, right? And Dylan was like,
"Why are you talking so low?"
Because I'm adding added effect.
Ooh.
So
it's probably going to fuck the audio up. So just talk normally.
So with January, and Dylan was like, "I think I want to play God of War this year. That's what I'm looking forward to." I'm like, "There is no way that's happening." More and more things make me think it might happen.
Eat your words.
And the worst, because I was so adamant that it's not coming this year.
Yeah.
And
December, do you reckon? Christmas release?
If anything, it might be. I'd probably say October, or I'm actually thinking more March next year.
Oh, next year.
Because I think Days Gone will take that sort of end of year slot, and March will be next year. But March next year for God of War. But it could go the other way. I don't know. And that's what concerns me, is the fact that you might be right, and I have to eat my own words.
I think Sony have set a very high standard for themselves now. See, last year it was just trailer, BuzzFeed, trailer, and all this, and it was all stuff.
BuzzFeed.
All highlight reels.
Yeah.
And it was all stuff that we didn't know existed for the most part. It was all new. This year's going to be different because we know their next 3 or 4 years with slate of games.
See, that's the best. See, that's the thing. Like a lot. Once again, this is tough. It's hard to separate the logic in the hype and logic in the pipe dreams because I'm like, okay, we know they're doing this. We know these guys are doing that. We know these guys are doing that. So it's like there's only like 2 maybe studios that we don't know what they're doing. Like we don't know Sucker Punch is doing. We haven't heard like Dreams. We know about. But we didn't hear about Dreams last year.
That's never coming out.
You know what I mean? Like
it's a dream to think of Dream.
You're dreaming.
For me, one of the biggest pipe dreams that come out of it is they'll be like, these are the release dates, and they're actually going to hit them.
Yeah, these are all the release dates.
That's my pipe dream.
They're all out within the next year and a half, and there's going to be no delays. Or even if they
literally go, look, this is our next year and a half, these are the dates, and we will hit them.
I want a proper trailer for Death Stranding. Not this mystical stuff where we don't know what the hell is going on. As cool as that is, I want a legit trailer. I want to actually know what the game is.
I want
it'll be a cinematic.
Pipe dream, game, yeah.
I just want to know.
That's what you want.
I just want to know at least what kind of game it is. Is it a third person? Is it a first person? Is it horror?
Person sort of action-y,
yeah.
shooty.
But he's said some really cryptic things about it, and I want it elaborated on a little bit. I just want to come out with a bit more
gameplay.
I don't want gameplay. If it's not coming out till like 2019 or 2020, I don't want any gameplay.
Pipe dream.
Yeah, but fuck it.
In real logic, I don't want to fucking see the game until it comes out.
All right, well, we've talked about all of them. What about just everything else?
Before we get there,
okay, go.
VR. I want them to come out and be like, we are 900% back in VR. I know we've been quiet the last couple of months. It's been sort of, hey, there's, it was us getting all our cards, and then they're like,
that's what Sucker Punch is developing for.
Here is everything. We've made Infamous in VR. I'm like, whoa!
No, VR, they're forgetting about it already.
Not a chance.
Yes, they are.
Not a chance.
As for everything else,
on actual release date for
what?
For South Park. I talk about South Park every time.
That's never coming out.
What if it was
cancelled? Copyright issues or trademark issues or something.
Creative differences.
Bethesda, I want a new Elder Scrolls on a new engine.
Oh, Pipe Dream, yeah, a new Elder Scrolls.
I think there's a bit of logic to that too. Because after
not this year though,
but like when Fallout 4 came out, it's been said a few times on other podcasts. It's like when it was in development, Bethesda kind of went into their cave, made the game, and then they came out and it's like, look at our game. Oh,
they made it.
And there's The Witcher and there's Horizon. And they're like, oh,
yeah, they made it in a vacuum. So then when they came out and went, check out Fallout. Oh my god, that Witcher is such a better game.
Yeah. Oh my god, the whole industry has changed for open world games.
And that's the only once again, logic when it comes to the next Elder Scrolls. We're not going to see that for a couple of years.
No.
But even if they just a pipe dream, they announce it and they're like, we are working on the Elder Scrolls 6. It is this. It's based in this world.
And it's on this engine.
And we've built
we're currently developing an engine.
So this is more of a conservative pipe dream. So they're like, look, we understand that the engine that we've been using is a bit janky. So Elder Scrolls 6 is coming. It's a couple of years away because we're working from the ground up on a new engine. It's going to look fucking cheap.
But in Pipe Dream, we've actually been working on the engine for the last few years. And next year you'll have Elder Scrolls 6. Based in... Oh, where would you go?
I wonder where the Argonians live.
The mountains.
I don't know where they live.
I don't know. Based in somewhere.
I was going to say Dark Elves, but that was what Morrowind was.
It was.
Well, Wood Elves. The Wood Elves live in all the high trees and shit.
That would make sense.
That would be awesome. Like you spend the entire game in trees.
Yeah, but what if you play as an orc?
What about a prequel series, Younger Scrolls?
No, I want puberty scrolls. Like it's really right in the middle of being a child and an elder.
The toddler scrolls.
Yeah, toddler scrolls.
What about you from anyone else? Any third party stuff? Awkward silence.
I want Rockstar to be like GTA 7's a thing. It's real. Bully 2 is a thing.
You're skipping a whole game.
Didn't they do 6?
No, it's 5.
That's my pipe dream.
Yeah,
6 is out now, but 7's on its way.
No, they're like, we're going 7, we're skipping 6. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, like we'll come back to 6. We're going to take the Japanese numbering here. We're going to mess it up. Look, Bully 2. Bully 2 would be phenomenal. Or, they sort of come back and bring that and expand that with the once again with the rise of the cool life simulators. People love life simulators. When we're playing Persona, like in the stream, I'm like, man, I wish we could have more involvement in these classes, like you do all the after school stuff, but more in the. That's what Bully was. Put that on a bigger, grander scale. Fuck yes.
Yep.
Bully.
Yep. Yeah, but Persona's more not just involved in school. It is everything outside
you
of
do
school
everything
as
outside
well.
of school as well, but not in the same depth as Persona. Obviously.
Yeah. Me?
I
Anything?
want a workable Tony Hawk game.
Yes.
Well, there's a
Actually good Tony
there's
Hawk
a documentary in development.
Yeah, no,
about
it's
about it.
Kickstarted,
Yeah, that'll be
cool.
awesome. Just with Tony Hawk, how they made it, how he's approached his thoughts and all that kind of stuff.
In the same vein, give me Skate 4.
Why? If you're getting a new Tony Hawk, a good Tony
They
Hawk.
play differently. The whole control.
I don't like the
scheme
realistic
difference.
simulators. I like the fun
No,
arcadiness.
Skate 3 is my jam.
Jam.
The Tony Hawk games are great, but the fun, like when you master the finesse of Skate, with like
Well, that's like a skateboard simulator. It's like
you sound like me, I'm stepping on a skateboard.
it's like Gran Turismo to Burnout. I want Burnout. I want crazy shit.
Death-defying, insane stunts.
Just like explosions,
Yeah.
cool stages, fun. Just fun.
Well, those are our pipe dream predictions for E3 this year. Will any of them come true? Probably not.
I'm Ryan Besson.
I'm Josh Saunders.
God of War 4.
That's Dylan Bowden.
In the comments below, let us know what you're thinking. What are your crazy ass pipe dreams? We just shouted a bunch of nothing. Really.
Throw logic out the window.
Yeah, that's it. Like this is not a moment of this could happen, or it's like literally list what you want.
Sega's new console.
Like Sega's coming back in a big bad way.
Yeah.
We're actually making a killer
new
Sonic game.
New Atari on its way.
The Atari 2800
With ET2.